Alright, chat. We are back. With in time. We're gonna back. We're gonna do stuff. We're gonna smoke crack. Not really. Maybe. I don't think I have any. Can you imagine that yield crack? Fucking peasants were getting high all the time. That's how they cope with the hard day. Crack rocks. Goshen. See that man down there? Crack rocks. Got him. Yield crack is too OP. I feel like crack would kill him. Peasant. Just dies immediately. My god, this is taking forever to load. Let's see, all you have to do is complain about it. And we have to sleep because it's nighttime. Is it? Eh. I can hear him just slurping over there. Alright, what were we doing? Alright, so last time we had a map to the underground of Gutenberg. So I think it's saying if we go to the gate and go south of it, we could get into through a thing. So I guess let's go to the underground gate in Gutenberg. We just gotta go all the way over there. It's saying like somewhere from here, probably along here, this should be great. God damn it. Do that just for the XP. Oh yeah, and I figured out that I slept in the wrong bed. You literally had to lockpick this door to get to your bed. Also, why is the entrance... Oh, that's not the entrance. Why was the entrance locked? Oh, there's a lot of dice here. But speaking of dice, let's hold up. Nine o'clock is when everybody's up. Good dice player in here.
Oh well, now just this.
What will it be?
This is this dice in here. I want to challenge somebody to a dice game. Okay, sure, I can put your dice up here, but I don't think anyone's gonna play. Oh yeah, kinda you shouldn't leave doors open. The system in this game is kinda weird. Where they kinda figured that it's you. Despite the fact, like, there's no evidence that it is you. But they're like, Henry, it was you. Damn, you don't even get a thing. It's just a stop.
Calm down. Surely there's a reasonable explanation for this.
You could stick your reason up your ass. I told you something like this would happen. We never should have stopped bringing the offerings.
What's going on here?
As you can see, something slaughtered all these cows.
Not just something. It was that creature from hell. I saw with my own eyes how it fled back to its hole in the mine.
Give it a rest, would you?
I won't. What'll happen when that monster comes for us next?
Seems we've been fortunate running into you then, eh?
I'm Henry of Scallis.
I'm Marion, the local priest. You look like someone who knows how to fight and isn't scared off all that easily. Just the kind of man for the job.
Tell me what happened from the beginning. What killed those cattle?
I was in my cottage when I heard such strange noises. It made my skin crawl. So I went out and saw this. And that beast what did it running away. How am I supposed to make a living now? These cows were my most treasured possessions.
What sort of strange noises did you hear? Can you describe them in some way?
It was like someone dragging chains along the ground. Neither men nor wolves make them kinds of noises. And demons carry chains so they can catch sinners with them. Everyone knows that.
And what about you? Did you hear it too?
Unfortunately, no. I was in the church when Vladimir sent for me, saying they'd found those carcasses.
This whole thing is very odd. How do you want me to help?
The massacre of those cattle is a horrible thing. But the heresy that's been tolerated here on account of the former priest is even worse.
Old Father Richard would chase you out of town, you stuffed frock.
Marion may be young, but he's still a priest, and he deserves a bit of respect.
Thank you, Henry. Since you're the only one here uninvolved, I'd like you to go into the old mine and discover the truth of this old wives' tale.
And while you're there, take some peace offering with you. Otherwise, I wouldn't even dare going.
What am I to do with you? All right. Henry, take their offering with you as well. You'll do just as those wretches did before you, and then wait to see if any demons show their faces or not.
Wait for demons? You want to send the poor fella to his death?
Don't listen to him, Henry. Faith in God will protect you. But before you go through the mine, we'll have a look around the village. Then we'll all meet at the entrance to the mine.
All right, I'll help you. But what about the offering?
A bit of food will do. Here you go. We always lowered the food down in a bucket. The main thing is not to go down the shaft yourself, lest you anger hell.
Don't be frightened. It's just an old shaft.
You'll find it to the west of here. The whole area is deserted and most of the entrances are blocked off. You go past the mine buildings until you reach the one that's collapsed to the ground. The mine entrance is next to it. Good luck, lad. You're going to need it.
God be with you.
God, I'm sorry.
The mouth of hell, chat. Why is there so many of these? Back in the saddle. Maybe these are completed. Active, completed, 528. What the fuck? Oh my, was stupid. There you are, you stupid dumbass.
Gah! Gah! Quick! Interesting. Gah! What a view!
He'll actually say everything every time.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Quick!
Funny fact is, if you actually use that to spy on enemies, they can hear you.
God.
And they will actually come running toward you.
Whoa, whoa. Ugh. It really does smell like hell here. Might there be some truth?
I wonder what kind of DLC this game was gonna have.
Oh, Jesus. What a diabolical stink. Ugh. All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out.
Oh my god, we're gonna die. We've been kidnapped. He's trying to give me horn dick.
What the... Where am I?
Chat!
Where did all my
He did
things
take
go?
me down! Chat, he dicked me down, chat. W. W, chat.
Jesus. What the fuck is going on here?
In search of the horny devil. Oh my god. He speaks Deutsch. I don't think that's Deutsch, but you know. Polish. Hey!
What's this? Did the knight write this?
I don't have anything. Plus, that's too hard for me. You know what I miss? Luck of the drunk.
Who goes there? I am the shield of God, demon. I am Taras.
Luck of the drunk was like an overpowered perk in the first game. Really, it doesn't matter what level of luck it is. Literally just a little drink and then you're like, bop. Don't even have to get drunk. You know, I probably should have grabbed that torch. Do I follow you? Or are you gonna be mad at me?
They're everywhere! Demons and devils! I have to get them!
I'm following this guy. He seems stable enough.
The Lord your God will send a hornet among you.
So you live, demon.
Not much longer.
Who the hell are you?
I am the shield of God before the spawn of hell. Taras, Milestei, prepare to perish, demon. Fall before the sword of God.
How are you still alive?
Don't
Enough.
try that on
I
me.
give up!
Make your peace with the devil. You'll soon be back in hell.
Terribilis Deus, the Sanctua.
I don't even think. Well, I don't think he's saying. He said he was a shield of heaven, I guess. Shield of God. And he thinks I'm a devil. Or a demon. He's just a crazy man inside of a fucking mind. Do you think I should try to knock him out? We definitely should try that.
Who's there? I am the shield of God, demon. I am Taras. Amincidis diaboli libellos domini!
Vade Satana.
Humiliaris. Lactoit! You won't get me! Humiliare subpotenti manta!
Terribilis Deus, the
Ah,
Sanctuarius.
we'll fight.
God guides my hand.
Wow. I'm going to find a weapon. I don't think I could knock him out.
Who goes there? I am the shield of God, demon. I am Taras. Benedictus Deus! Gloria Patri!
See, do we have to follow him, or?
So you live, demon.
Not much longer!
I don't intend to fight with you.
In that case, you shall die. I'll gut you like a fish!
God, I can't fucking say. Oh god. God damn it. Was it still following me? Oh, there was a torch.
looks like some kind of contract. It must be important if he locked it away.
I can't fucking read it. I think this is the only way that I can protect myself, chat. He's coming, chat. He's fucking coming.
Die.
There he is.
You won't last much longer. Your end is near. Just keep bleeding. Make your peace with the devil. You'll soon be back in hell. You can barely crawl, you wretch. I'll crucify your corpse.
Oh god, what happened? Man. Did my sword break? Man. Man, this disarmed me and kicked my butt. But, now we know what some stuff is. Because we spawned right here, all we gotta do is like...
The pit to hell, and that knight is guarding it.
No, it's 72. I guess somehow he just disarmed me and fucking kicked my butt.
This looks like some kind of contract. It must be important if he locked it away.
Who goes there? I am the shield of God, demon. I am Taras.
Maybe we can convince him because we have his contract. I can't win. Can we lockpick that one thing? It's probably not because it's probably too hard for us. Well, it didn't say anything. I heard not a lot of people liked how this lockpick is.
Damnation.
They don't like it because it's like, number one, it's simplified. I prefer the other one where you can just fucking rotate it.
Oh, Sakra.
Yeah. I couldn't lockpick it. My lockpicking's not enough. Where would lockpicking be? Yeah, I'm only level 12. And it goes all the way to... Technically, I think 30 is like the max you can get. The next one would be 14. After 6, no. I was looking at this for a second. When you are a human settlement or the stealth will be 2% higher. I don't know, mischief seems kind of cool.
So you live, demon. Not much longer.
Stop, Taras! I'm here to take your place, under the terms of your contract with Father Richard. I'm your replacement.
What? You're here to relieve me? You've come to battle hell in my place?
Yes, I have. My name is Henry of Skalitz, and I've come to take your burden upon myself. Exactly as it's written in the contract.
Oh, thank the Lord! Thank you!
Let's formalize our agreement outside, under the open heavens. Under the eye of God.
Oh, you're right. We'll handle everything under his gaze. Let's go out. You first, Henry of Skalitz. Up the ladder. Until the oath is made, I can't leave you down here alone with the pit of hell. I'll show you where your things are. And then, we will go out. I'll follow right behind you.
Well, it gave me my stuff back at least.
All right. Let's not get hasty now. I can explain everything.
Lord have mercy.
What's going on here?
That's it! That's the beast!
Henry, who is that?
Don't speak to him! He's in league with that demon!
No! You've got it all wrong. I went into the mine as we agreed, and it's there that I ran into Sir Taras here. Sir Taras signed a contract with Father Richard. He was meant to guard the gateway to hell and receive regular supplies from the locals in return. He had me confused with a demon. But we managed to clear everything up in the end. I've got the contract here. See for yourself.
A contract? Well, I was sure all of this was mere heathen idolatry.
Father Richard never said nothing about a contract to no one. All he said was to provide food to keep the pit of hell quiet.
Maybe Father Richard feared you wouldn't listen otherwise. None of this, however, rights the wrongs committed by Sir Taras. Or are you looking to pardon him for slaying the cattle?
I have no need for pardons from you. I've spent years in the dark protecting you, ingrates. Meanwhile, you lot broke the promise and forgot about me. You'll pay for that!
Very hard. Very hard. Like that. Oh, so they actually updated the thing telling you.
That's enough. Can you even hear yourselves? Can't you see these are the very forces of hell trying to pit you against one another? If you can't make peace, then hell is the victor. And you don't want that to happen, any of you.
I won't be lectured by you about faith.
Weapons, men! We'll get justice ourselves!
Are you with me, Henry? We'll kill the whole lot! God will forgive us, for justice is on our side!
I'm with you, Taras.
At them, then!
Let's run loot here.
So you!
Do it, fucker!
Show what you're made of!
I didn't get all the documents. You want me to go back and check?
Another one!
Well, number one, he got his fucking ass whooped. I mean, I can go back and grab it. Doesn't matter to me. Back of time, good. Go back to back to but the back of time, but the back to back to back of time. Well, the thing is, how many documents is there? Because I seen that I had the second one. Or do I actually have to upgrade, get the knight's chest? One in the chest at the start and another somewhere. Oh, you mean like this chest, or?
The pit to hell, and that knight is guarding it.
You mean this chest, or? You mean this contract and something else? Also, now I forgot where I got that lockpick. Right over here. I'm guessing the chest at the beginning is like I gotta go backtrack and not find one.
This looks like some kind of contract. It must be important if he locked it away.
Who goes there? I am the shield of gods, demon. I am Taras.
Let me go see if I can find it. So I highly doubt it's in there. I did like the little update that tells you if something's really hard. I'm guessing like easy, medium, hard is depending on how many things. So I probably need 25 to have a chance at hard.
More entries. Also written by the knight?
I could try it. I could use one of my shaver snaps to save some.
Not this way. How the hell am I supposed to get out of here?
Damn, 4 shaver snap? W. Yeah, maybe you were saying, maybe you locked, maybe you took the key, went back, locked, took the door. But I have no idea. I say door, but I meant chest. Yeah, let me get back to that particular area, then I'll save it. And I can just keep going from there. See if maybe I can either picklock the thing or take it off of him. I'm not gonna. Is there like an easy way to do this, like to not break it?
Shit.
Yeah, that's like really hard to do. I'm definitely not the level to do that. Maybe if it was like at an edge, it'd be like really easy. But too bad Luck of the Drunk is in the thing.
Amicitis diaboli libellius domini! I wonder if it'll bleed the same as Taras. We'll find it. We'll find.
Fuck. I don't know about that one, Wookie. Unless like there's a place that causes him to wait like a little bit. I do got 2 of the pages. I just gotta find the first page probably. So it's either like he has it or I have to find it somewhere.
Shit.
Yeah, I hate that so much because it can't. As soon as you like let go, it's gonna go back.
Bloody hell.
Too bad I don't have anything that does lock picking.
Terribilis Deus de Sanctuario Suo.
Even more entries. Christ. He went completely mad.
We'll find it. We'll find. Can you see Abraham? Can you see Lazarus? find it, so you live, demon. Not much longer.
Stop, Taras! I'm here to take your place, under the terms of your contract with Father Richard. I'm your replacement.
What? You've come to battle hell?
I'm not here to replace you. But in fact, you don't have to stay here any longer.
Shadows and no! You'll die.
Ah, everything's here. All right. More journal entries.
Is this where it was, Wiki?
My God. How long has he been here?
Also, I think I broke him. So I'm kind of just like going after you at this point. But I probably have to reload it now. But I guess I'll take a look around before... I think, just in case there's more. But I think that was it. Yeah, okay, alright. I gotta go reload it. I like how he's mad at me, but he's just like, I broke him, so it's like, yeah.
Ah, everything's here. All right.
I'm putting my trust in the Wookiee Wook. Alright, so... Actually, I'm gonna open this again. There could be like a weird thing that I could somehow possibly get it.
Damnation.
I think the thing is, it's like, it's really weird to figure out how to do it. Like, how to...
Ah, damn.
Yeah. Alright, so I gotta go the left way, but I gotta also avoid doing that, and also getting my stuff back. Fable delayed to 2016 and reveals brand new pre-alpha gameplay. Fable has been delayed, chat, to 2026 apparently. I also heard that Fable's supposed to be on a PlayStation.
They're everywhere! Demons and devils! I have to get them!
Even more entries. More journal entries. Christ. He went completely mad. Ah, everything's here. All right.
I'll make another save just in case. W chat. We got a fucking drink. We got Lucky Day. The more drunk you are, the higher chance of you not wasting a... Huh? What badge? I guess that's with dice. Yeah, barefooted seems kinda good. The hell is he? Don't tell me it disappears when you grab your stuff. Well, I am.
So you live, demon. Not much longer.
Stop, Taras! I'm your replacement.
What? You... I just need my watch.
How long have you been guarding this mine?
A long time. For many more winters than was agreed. 5 years? Or was it 4?
What led you to accept such a task?
I committed terrible deeds. The priest...
Father Richard died. Now there's a new priest in Old Cutler.
What? But he and I just spoke. Shadows and flames! The devil come...
I think I get it now.
But I still need you.
Yes, I have. Let's formalize.
You first.
Alright, there we go. Let's see.
What's going on here?
That's it!
Henry?
Don't speak to...
No! You've got it all wrong. I went into the mine as we agreed. Sir Tara, he had me I've got the contract.
A contract?
Father Richard...
Maybe Father Richard feared you wouldn't listen. No.
I have no... Meanwhile...
It still doesn't say anything.
Everyone calm down. The only crime committed here is ignorance. Apart from Father Richard and Sir Taras, no one knew of the contract. And when Father Richard died, Sir Taras was left on his own with his oath. He was kept alive by nothing but superstition and the offerings you brought to pacify hell. And when the offerings stopped, Sir Taras thought you betrayed him. And so he sought his revenge.
I had no idea.
Like I said, only ignorance is to blame. But now everything has been explained. So there's no reason to seek revenge or continue your investigation.
I won't settle for that. Fall to your knees and beg for forgiveness! I want to hear it with my own ears. You owe me that much for all the years I spent down there.
An apology? After you slaughtered our cattle?
Quiet, Vladimir. Sir Taras is right. He deserves our apology. Sir Taras, on behalf of the entire village, we ask for your forgiveness and thank you for the sacrifice you made for us. Your services are no longer needed. I'll have the mine filled in, and you'll receive all that you require. A horse, food, and supplies for the road.
So, I'm finally free. I fulfilled my oath and cleansed my soul before the eyes of God.
It's true, Sir Taras. Your sins have been washed away by your service.
Oh, thank you.
And as for you, Henry, you did even more than I asked. You've earned your reward 10 times over. Take this and go with our thanks.
And my thanks too. What?
My pleasure, friends. I don't think anyone's ever going to believe this story.
Well then.
Careful.
I have no idea if that was the ending that we were looking for. But, I don't know. Anyway, back to what I was doing.
Easy, good horse. Whoa.
So I think...
Come here.
So we're supposed to be looking for like an entryway down here, I think. Like it would be outside the castle. Ah, here it is. Oh fuck. Oh. I'm only using the thing. The twist drops and the treasure. And the treasure stuff. That's all I'm using. How am I supposed to find this stuff? Alright, well I found another underground entrance. W. So I'm trying to find that guy's stuff, so that's why I'm down here. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even think we really need armor. I think as long as you're like good with the fucking Master Strike, you basically don't need shit. But it's always like really finicky whenever the enemy first strikes, because it's like it doesn't seem like you never fucking Master Strike the first hit. At least I'm like, you know, my experience. I'm never able to do it. Despite the fact I put it in the right position. Did I just come back in a circle? I did. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to find that guy's stolen items. Can't hate how slow he goes. How do I know what the stuff is? Well, it could be that giant circle up there, but that means I'd have to go back over. And I really don't know what the fuck I even am.
What a mess. Who brought it all in here?
Look at this stuff. I didn't bring a wheelbarrow down here. Or grate? What am I if I'm at a grate? I think I'm at the very low, like bottom, like where the first grade is down there. So it seems like I have to go north. Because I think the loot is at that circle up there. Crossroads, beer, smoked sausage, cheese. I think it's all one thing, yeah. I gotta stop hitting up. Alright, so I climbed up. If I You can't arrest me. I didn't do anything bad. Yoo-hoo. I don't put that I did anything bad yet. I have to go to the right. Of course I'm gonna lockpick this shit. Like, that's free XP. $679 groschen on the floor. That's crazy. I think I could just randomly find groschen. Past the church from Grud. The Grud is over there. I don't know, it's past the. I think it was past the thing they were just at. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Sacra.
W chat. Well, I'm clearly at the blacksmith. And see, I gotta put my fucking. I'm clearly at the blacksmith, which I just went around. But I think it's like now I have access to the other mine. So if I get, I should go back. The fact that we're all doing this for like something stupid. I think you got to go straight. Yeah.
damnation.
I wonder what the black fix on this. Dude, we just found like a free thing. A free polearm. Dude, there's like free stuff here. Military, adamant saber. Seems like to me it's like a good... Like, I just found... I don't know what I found. I found this. Not good, but you can still sell it. That's not stolen, technically. The underground seems a bit OP. I mean, this is also like... I discovered grocery. Okay, so what am I? Because apparently I found the grocer. I am somewhere. Can't really see. Where the fuck am I? I'm at the grocer. Because I swear I just went all the way up. But I don't see like a grocery around here. Okay, so I am here. I went more up than I should have. Because the butcher's right here. I need to be like over here. Because the butcher was somewhere. I am up. I need to go back down. I need to head east. I need to head back over here. All this to find somebody's loot. Imagine if it was like, honestly, that wouldn't be like a bad DLC, to be honest. Like an alternative thing when there's like beasts. There we go, we found the stuff. Like how Red Dead Redemption had the Undead Nightmares. We can have a thing where there's beasts roaming around. Almost like it's The Witcher. I guess we gotta go this way. We gotta find a way out. Alright, so I guess if that's just a book. Alright, so we're there. So I guess we just have to head north and head northeast. This way? We just gotta find a way out of here. Aha! We found the chat.
Come here!
This is a tournament.
We've got enough to go around.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you. What brings you here?
You must be Master Schindel. They sent me from the baths.
Well, well, well. I reckon they want me to cease with those complaints, eh? But I shall not. I will go to the town council tomorrow to complain against those thieves again. And I shall continue to go there until I get the justice due to me.
Actually, I came to give you back the things that were stolen.
Really? You have my Eresmo and my astrolabe?
Right. I have some book and this astro thing.
That's wonderful. You can't even imagine what a blow it would be for our civilization if something happened to Eresmo.
Oh, I get it. The fire in the Alexandria library is nothing compared to that.
Bah! That was full of Ptolemaic balderdash. We've come a long way since then. This obsession with antiquity is only holding us back. At any rate, I am immensely grateful to you. Of course, I shall reward you.
Thank you. But there was also this volume of strange verses.
Oh, yes. One of my students who's from Kuttenberg gave me that. I think it's some kind of riddle. You can keep it. I don't really have time to traipse around town and look for, well, whatever it was he was trying to convey.
What is that astrolabe, anyway?
A device. To put it simply, it's a kind of portable armillary sphere. It allows me to display the position of the stars if I know the time and place where I'm located. Or, on the contrary, I can determine the time using the visible sky.
Uh-huh. I see. So, that book by Eresmo, what's it about, actually?
It's an interesting thought. Eresmo postulates that if, despite the current theory, the firmament wasn't moving around the Earth, but rather the Earth around the celestial bodies, we would perceive this movement as an apparent movement of the celestial bodies in our sky.
Oh, I must admit, you lost me a bit there.
Think nothing of it. The relative reciprocal movement of bodies is troublesome to a good many scholars.
Fine. I'll be going then.
Thank you.
You must be Master Schindel. They sent me from the baths.
Well, well, well. But I shall not, and I shall...
Actually, they sent me...
And how do you intend to do so? Those scoundrels and the baths poisoned my wine, and then that villain robbed me. It is evidently chicanery.
About that drugged wine. That's a pretty strong accusation. Are you certain you weren't just drunk? Just a bit of wine is enough in a hot bath.
Even if I was drunk, that doesn't change a thing. I was robbed.
They robbed you behind the baths. So it does change things.
Young man, I have traveled through half of Europe during my studies. I know these tricks very well. As I said, it is a clear criminal conspiracy.
I thought I'd take a look for those things they stole from you.
Be my guest. I don't know how you intend to search for them, but if that is your wish, I shan't stop you. And of course, I shall reward you generously.
But I'll give it back to you.
What exactly did they take from you?
A rare copy of Erasmo's Le Livre du Ciel et du Monde, and my astrolabe as well. It was given to me by the Archbishop of Mainz himself.
So, a book, and did you say an astrolabe?
Yes. It is a device
The thing I
used to
just gave you.
calculate the position of celestial bodies, but it likely caught the thief's eye because it's made of bronze.
Probably, yes. Did you really just take a bath when you were there?
Of course not. But that's not something to talk about in polite society.
And isn't that a little hypocritical?
You sound like those priests from Bethlehem Chapel. It is hypocritical, but that's the norm. And social judgment is more than an individual, and only God is above that.
And so?
So I indulge in a vice with a buxom wench. But we don't have to talk about it that way, do we?
W.
All right then. I'll be going.
Go then. I have to prepare a tirade against the local conditions.
Till we meet again.
I'm sorry.
Second. I wonder what quest is well, these are only quest tips there. Nothing be over here to check. I know we should be doing the main story quest, but it's kind of like it's a big game. We should be seeing what we can indulge in.
Careful. Psst. Did you hear that Dirk Stone is shining enough?
Fountain? Where does the water come from?
The
Here, in
smell
the
of
middle
a
of the city.
summer evening and the... Good afternoon, sir.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free?
My vineyard is new, and the folks in this town are damn stubborn. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them, and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are, to your health. I'm curious what you'll think of it.
Well, it's not the best wine I've ever had, but it'd do at a pinch.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. Not like this.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? Well, I'm not sure. I tried sticking his snout in it, putting pepper in my boots, and nothing worked. Piss in my boots again the next morning.
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see. Maybe you could. If you're not from around here, that is.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone else, if you know what I mean.
Sure, why not? If all you need is someone folk won't recognize.
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. They call it the monastery secret. People can't get enough of it, and I can't figure out what their secret is. but I intend to find out.
Right. I understand what you want from me. But if it's a secret, it won't be easy.
No, it won't. But don't worry, I have a plan. The
Need a plan,
custodian
Jack?
of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town, an innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a real know-it-all when it comes to wine. He really likes to boast about it. If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from abroad, I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you, and maybe he'll reveal something.
You want me to be smellier? I don't see how that could make a good impression on him.
Not smellier, sommelier. It's a wine expert. Just act intelligent and use some foreign words. It'll be easy. I have some books about wine at home. Maybe you could read through them. You do know how to read, right? Havel's a bit thick anyway, so it won't be hard to impress him.
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
P14?
When I said I have it, that wasn't, entirely accurate.
What's the truth then?
The book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone, and she hasn't given it back yet. Miss Adleta Manlika should have it. I lent it to her during our, let's call it our friendship, which has come to an end.
Didn't you say you're married?
What has that to do with anything?
Oh, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind if you asked an old girlfriend to return a book you lent her.
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be expected of a respectable young woman. But her family's patience ran out, so they arranged her marriage and put an end to her dalliances. Since then, Adleta has been confined to her room and guarded like the crown jewels.
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Master Swordsmith Manlicher has a house in Lethlilskar Street. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the gardens behind the Italian court, where she is guarded by her brother. The Manlichers don't want any more problems.
It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to get the book back.
Great! Any more questions?
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making an impression is the main thing. You look like you can handle it. Good luck. God be with you, good sir.
Oh, this is gonna be something. Let's see what we got. The dreaded warrior. That could be me. Let's use the battle cry. Then you find out, give you courage, but it can put fear in enemies, resulting in war. When dealing with women, you gain a +2 to skill checks. Probably should get that. Since I'm gonna probably have to talk to the lady.
The taste is full.
I do need to go to like a Smith.
Heute ist ein
I'm sorry. Wie geht's, mein Herr?
What's new around here?
Well, I've heard Schwertmeister Nicholas complaining about some Wettstreit. That is, some unfair competition. It seems some new Schwertmeister came from Frankfurt, and they are hanging around the Merchants' Street and making Ärger. But I do not know anything more about it. Und ich habe auch gehört, some woman wants to fix up the house in the Hopbrink that used to be a bathhouse. Dann versuchen sie. Maybe she will need help. Und das war alles.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. God bless you.
Come and have a chat.
How are you, my friend?
Well, thanks.
Wonderful!
Then
I'm
it's fucking.
celebrating today, you know? There's been a great event, terrific. I have a son, healthy and strong as he should be. A miracle, my man. A miracle.
That's really something. Congratulations.
Thanks, friend. You know, for a long time, me and my wife couldn't... you know, was starting to think something's, wrong with me. Then she started drinking this concoction. Yarrow, sage, and... and wouldn't you know, first try, boom! Belly like a barrel.
Aye. Herbs can work wonders. All it took was one decoction.
Work it did, and how? The wife's healthy, so's the baby. That's a joy and a happiness in this day and age. I mean, some people say that bringing children into this godforsaken mess, well, it's practically a sin. Bollocks, if you ask me. There's always a war going on somewhere. There'd be no babies born at all. Thinking like that. How about you, friend? You have any young guns?
Not yet. I reckon there's still time enough for that.
Ah, true, true. Shouldn't have kids until you're ready. In your head, I mean. Children are a joy. When they stare up at you with those barely seeing eyes. And when they grab your finger with their tiny little hand. You're hooked. Hooked for good. But... what am I babbling on about? Every fellow has to discover that for himself. Well, you take care for now.
You too. And watch your step if you want to get home in one piece.
Take care for now.
Man's drunk as fuck. He's crunk, Jack. Speaking of crunk, I'm slightly crunked. Apparently. What's the, somehow I'm supposed to get in here?
Excuse me. Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty... premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale that
I'm thinking of buying a rowboat.
I always see like A entrance in there. And we can't even open those.
I apologize.
How am I even supposed to get in here? Yeah, thinking of what I'm thinking. That this is a terrible fucking idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm stupid. I lived? Oh yeah, because I'm drunk.
Are you Miss Adletta?
That's me. And what is your name? You handsome fellow?
Henry.
A nice name. But I have to warn you, I won't be a miss for much longer. Seeing you here makes me regret that a little, though.
The pleasure's all mine. I'm here on behalf of Caspar Rudolph. It's about the book he lent you.
Caspar? Oh, the poor thing got a proper hiding from my father. How is he?
His vineyards aren't bringing in much, and he's generally not doing too well. That's why I'm here, in fact. Bushek's book may not be the most precious manuscript in the world, but it'll help Caspar.
When we were... friends, he gifted me that book. There was no mention of it being on loan. And now he wants it back all of a sudden?
Casper really needs that book. I mean, I need it.
And I need an explanation. Gifts aren't meant to be taken back.
Casper wants to find out what the monks put in their monastery wine. Havel the innkeeper might know, but he won't tell just anyone.
Havel from the Emperor Charles Tavern? What does the book have to do with it?
That's the one. I need to pose as a wine connoisseur to pry some information out of Havel. But I don't know much about wine, so I need to read the book. It sounds crazy, I know.
It sounds like the plot of a play.
Yeah, feel it.
Typical Casper. And now I'm to be a co-conspirator. I'm glad I can at least be part of this little adventure. I don't get to have much fun otherwise. Here's Casper's book. Tell him not to give up. I'm sure his plan will work out.
Thank you, miss.
I'm surprised I haven't died by jumping over the fucking wall.
Never forget me.
Alright, now my question is, how am I supposed to get by? Fuck you in your garden, bitch. Stealing all that shit. So how am I supposed to get out of here? W chat. W moment. Just teleport out. So do I have any food? Do I have any honey? I have some fucking honey, chat. W. Honey is literally the best food item in the game. Doesn't expire. Like, it doesn't expire. It literally gives you 31 nourishment, so it's like expensive as fuck.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
How much money do I have? $3,000.
What? The cloud looks just like you.
I reckon it must have been
So I wonder if I have to look fancy.
Havel, the owner of the local inn, I assume?
That I am. How can I help you?
When I asked where I should go in this city for good wine, your inn was recommended.
You've come to the right place. You won't find better wine in this city. Have you come from far away?
Very far, Goodman. I'm Henry, and I rarely hear my name spoken in my native tongue.
Mine has an unusual ingredient in it. Let's see if you can tell what it is.
Saxony, Bavaria, and so on. The German states, basically.
Wonderful. It's not often I get the chance to talk to someone so well-traveled. It'd be nice to have someone to discuss the drink of kings with.
An invitation I can't refuse. Thank you.
Well, good man. How shall we begin our tasting? Ah, I know. How about a little white to begin with?
Excellent.
So, what do you say to that?
Hints of vanilla, that's uncommon. And I have to say, that greenish spring color is perfect.
You're right. A rare flavor and color tone. It's essentially a lighter wine. I like it because it's suitable for many occasions. When I don't know what to serve, I pull out a Moravian white. My father-in-law loves it. He'll be a blessed 70 years old this year, so I'm giving him a few casks to make his old age a little merrier.
That's very kind of you.
There's nothing but misers in this town. They wouldn't think twice about taking their own mother's last piece of bread. I'm not like that. Do I have money? Of course. But I don't hoard it. I try to make people around me happy.
And you're treating me to this wine. You're a real Samaritan. And like it says in the Bible, you give drink to the thirsty.
Anyway, let's have a cup of something else.
My thoughts exactly.
What shall we... Ah, I know. Let's have some red. How about a young Blaufränkisch from Austria? Or as we call it in Bohemia, Blue Frankovka.
From you, Goodman, anything. Pour away.
Quite a decent vintage.
Oof. Rather bitter.
Bitter, yes. But it is a young wine.
All right, but the colour... It's not blue at all. More of a purple. That doesn't seem right.
It's not supposed to be blue. The name is a reference to it not being as red as other wines. It's more a play on words.
Ah, forgive me. I've never heard of such a wine.
Don't worry. Nobody knows everything. Except for my wife. You said you spent time in the German lands. What wine do the local connoisseurs rate highest?
Anything from the Steinberger vineyard in Eberbach Abbey. It's the largest vineyard in the Holy Empire. It's admirable how they have everything so organized, precise, and measured. Truly a joy to behold.
Yes, yes. The monastic brothers know what they're doing. I can confirm that. I have something from the local monastery as well. We should taste it. Well then, let's move on to the next one. After all that quality stuff, let's refresh ourselves with something simpler. Would you like a Hippocras?
Certainly. The better ones will go straight to our heads. And I'll admit, I do like it from time to time.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It's not easy to make a good Hippocras. Mine has an unusual ingredient in it. Let's see if you can tell what it is.
I don't know. I'd say it's made with love?
Of course it is. But I meant a real ingredient, not some poetic nonsense.
In that case, I couldn't tell you.
It's not that difficult. It's mint. But there's something off about it. Doesn't it seem a bit bland to you? As though it's missing something.
Anything.
Ginger. It's missing ginger.
But of course. The cook told me they didn't have any at the market. You have a refined tongue, good man. I'll give you that. After that Hippocras, we should have something more high class. I've got a rare Hungarian wine from Ego. Very strong and very sweet.
Bring it on. This is no time for weak wine.
My thoughts exactly. So what do you think? Good, isn't it?
Very good.
For a wine expert, you don't talk much, eh? Ha!
Well, it's not easy, Goodman. You pour me such excellent wines with such overwhelming taste that I'm at a loss for words.
I drank this particular wine from Egger at a banquet held to celebrate the new city council. Hungarian government, Hungarian wine, and Hungarian delicacies. I was so looking forward to enjoying some nice Hungarian sausages or pate, but I ended up leaving disappointed.
How so?
They started bringing out melons, apples, plums, and all sorts of other fruit. And finally, they served fish. I don't eat fish, and fruit makes me burp. So I went hungry at a feast.
Ooh.
Well, that's very unusual. Fruit, fish, and red wine. Maybe it's some sort of Hungarian custom.
I was so disappointed that I wanted to make myself something at home to get rid of the taste. But I was so drunk that I fell asleep. The housekeeper woke me up, and what could I tell you? The porridge was charcoal. The kitchen was like a smokehouse, and I had egg on my face. Well, that's Hungary checked off the list. What's next?
How about something local? I noticed there were vineyards in Kuttenberg.
But of course, we have vineyards and grapes from Burgundy that Emperor Charles himself had brought in. The local vintners grow some fine grapes, but they're still learning everything that comes after that. The local stuff gets diluted a lot. They flavor it with all sorts of shit, or leave it for vinegar.
Don't tell me you don't have a drop of anything local that would be worth trying.
Well, there's the monastery secret. A wine from the Sedlets Monastery. My cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard.
Ah. Why is it called secret?
Taste it, and you'll see.
You're right. The taste isn't the best. And it's flavoured with something, isn't it? Honey, maybe? Or some sort of spice?
I hope I didn't pour you a different wine. The monastery wine is some of the best you can find around Kuttenberg.
Ah. It might have gone to my head, and I don't know what I'm saying. So what is the secret?
I've heard the monks add a secret ingredient to the wine.
A secret ingredient? How do you know that?
Like I said, my cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard, and I handle their supply. Sometimes I bring food for the workers, new barrels, tools and the like. And from time to time, I bring them a sealed crate which smells peculiar. Jerome didn't want to tell me what's in it, but when I insisted, he told me it's some kind of incense they burn in the barrels.
Really? I've never heard of such a thing.
Neither have I. But like I said, the chest was sealed and the whole thing is shrouded in secrecy.
A real monastery secret. What should we drink next?
I'm glad you like my wine. But that's enough tasting for today. After all, I've offered you everything worth trying, and now the wine is starting to go to my head. But you're welcome to stay in my tavern as long as you like. I have to say, I really enjoyed our chat. It's rare to meet someone who really understands wine.
I enjoyed your company a lot too. Nevertheless, I won't keep you, Goodman, and I'll bid you farewell.
Farewell, and if you decide to extend your stay in Kuttenberg, stop by for a drink again.
Definitely. God be with you.
W chat.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to learn.
What do you want to know?
Alchemy is still full of mysteries.
All right, I'll show.
You give me all the alchemy. Oh god. Come back.
I'd like to look. What is this? How are you able to drink so much?
Fine, but it'll take some time.
Start drinking for like an entire hour. This is how you do it. And then we'll just implode.
What's new in town?
These days, there's mainly been talk about scuffles between the Kuttenberg miners. I don't know what it's about, but I heard it has something to do with a traditional archery contest. If you're interested, go and see the foreman, Vlach, in the Black Horse Tavern. Try asking Goldstock. He owns the Zum Eisner Adler. He's offering a little job. And if you took care of it, you'd be pulling a thorn from my side. And not just mine. All the merchants in the city. And that's about it.
That doesn't sound bad. Thank you.
Farewell, sir.
Do we get any skill points for that? Nope. We just spent a lot of money.
Wonderful day.
Beach charcoal. Nice big chunks. Beach charcoal.
Oh god, I'm not too young.
Look at yourself.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I spoke to Havel.
And? How did it go?
Good. I had to drink a bit of wine to get some answers out of him, but I sacrificed myself for the cause.
And what did he say?
It took a while, but in the end, he told me sometimes crates of a special incense are brought to the vineyard, and they apparently burn it in the barrels.
What? Incense? And he wasn't just yanking your pizzle or too drunk?
He may have been drunk, but he was telling the truth. He doesn't know what incense it is, just that they get it delivered.
Right, and here's a small reward so you don't go around saying old Casper's ungrateful. But now I need you to look into it further. We need to find out what this special incense is for. We'll have to take a look in the vineyard and take some of that incense.
We, meaning me, right?
Of course I mean you. See how well we understand each other?
Give me a moment.
I'll do it, but I want more coin. It's a risky thing to do. What's more, it's the monastery's vineyard, and I don't want to end up on the wrong side of the church.
All right. I'll give you more, but I want you to know you're bleeding me dry as is.
I'm the one likely to actually bleed. Now tell me where to look. The vineyard is pretty big.
It's big, true. But there's a vineyard house right in the middle. The custodian lives there, as well as the workers. And it's also where all the supplies are stored. Besides, there's also a side garden where they grow new varieties of grapes. If you could manage to bring me a few seedlings, they could greatly help my own vineyard.
I'm on it then.
Good luck, and take care, Henry. By the way, what about the business with the Manlikas? Did you manage to get hold of the book by Bouchek?
Yes, Miss Adletter is sweet. And she even gave me back your book. Here it is.
Ah, thanks very much. I'll try to sell it and pay off at least some of my debts.
Farewell, good sir.
Wine! Try some wine from the Kuttenberg vineyards!
Dude, we are crunked. I don't even know if we could fucking... We need like an inn to sleep it off because, my god. We really should be also doing this stuff. Alright, where would I find it in? I guess it would be back where I came because I am crunked. I can't even run. That man is drunk too.
Mutt!
What?
Shiny charcoal.
I am fucking
Salted and weighed. Their prices.
do anything.
Fine wares.
We need to go. We need to find a bed. I don't know where you went though.
Greetings to you. How?
I hear you like to play.
What game would you like?
Without a bed, Masters.
Let's play.
I'm gonna win, chat. Even now that I have all 6 of these.
We'll see whose side luck is on today. Someone's throwing well.
Done well. You already beaten, bitch.
Mother of God, what are you punishing me for?
W.
Christ! Pardon me. How can I help you, sir?
Was the guy of the house? You. What do you mean, Jada?
I'd like something to eat and to spend the night.
It would be an honor. And for how...
I just want to spend the night.
No, that can be...
I'd like...
All right. Look. I knew we'd come to... You're going to like...
Where can I find...
On the 2nd floor, right across from the stairs. There's a green... Take care.
I'm gonna fucking find that room, Bookie. Where's my bed?
Gave me this dopey look. And you came straight to mind.
What? Christ, you can be a real bitch sometimes.
My bed in here? Nope. Where's my fucking room? He said I was on the 2nd floor. Is this my bed? No. Maybe I set the other. Leave it outside. I just want to sleep off the hangover.
I apologize.
It says it's up here. Is it up one more floor? This is the 3rd floor, you piece of shit. The ground floor counts as the floor. You shit. I wonder why this area causes the fucking thing to take a long time. I know I might be going with the floor, but shut up. Bam. Well, we don't have a hangover, so that's a W. My stuff's in here. Now we could probably do this whole thing.
The city council has decided to help.
Ah, now it's not even fucking time for it to be open. Do you really need anything? Do you want stuff?
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
I don't know how much money he had. I just fucking took it.
Du, you are a brave fechter. Why not test yourself against the Meister? No man in Kuttenberg is as good as Menhart.
All right,
honor.
I'll
He
challenge
who does
him.
not believe
Good.
my word may try
Menhart
his
is over
skill
there,
against
not far.
mine.
Tell
I
him.
challenge any man to...
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
Who are you?
Ich bin Menhart, ein Meister des Langschwerts aus Frankfurt. You will not find ein besser Meister for miles around, I tell you. And with whom do I have die Ehre? Who are you?
Henry. I'm pleased to meet you.
Heinrich. Sehr schön. A famous German König once also bore that name. He contributed to the founding of the Heiliges Römisches Reich. A wise diplomat and brave warrior. Since you carry such a name, I offer you a duel. You can prove you too possess the courage and soul of a warrior. And do not bring shame to your famous name. When you show me how you handle a sword, I can tell you what to improve.
I'd like to challenge you to a duel and see if you're really as good as you claim.
Wunderbar. I always like a good Kampf. But the Schwerter will be blunt, yeah? We do not want to lose our handsome faces, no? I'll lend you ein Schwert, aber kein Harnisch. No armor, only clothing. That is the best Kampf.
Sure. Just training swords. No armor. Works for me.
Good. Take off the steel and armor. You can keep your gambeson and let us get to work.
All right, Menhart. I'm ready for a duel.
Gut, Heinrich. How about eine Wette?
Wette?
Wie sagt man das? A bet for some groschen, yeah? If you believe in yourself.
Naturally. We're not going to work up a sweat for nothing, right? A nice wager will bring some tension into it.
Good, good. I like your attitude. We have spoken enough. Let us do it. So. Ha! Das war's. What the?
That's enough! You know full well you've no right to conduct the art of sword fighting here. That's the privilege of our Brotherhood.
Halt die Klappe. I am Meister of Longsword. You well know this right we have from the charter of your King Wenzel himself.
Meister Menhart, let me remind you that your petition was discussed by the town council, and your claim was rejected.
That decision was not just, and it went against the will of your king.
There's no use arguing, Deutscher. The council represents the king, and the council has decided in his name. Nicholas of Prague here is also a master longswordsman, and we don't need another. Any more than we need your foreign poses.
All right then. So while we face your Nikolaus or any other man, we shall see then who is der wahre Meister and who is just full of hot air.
Well, I'm ready when you are, Master Menhart.
No, I forbid any dueling here.
Master Nicholas, do not allow yourself to be provoked by this German cock-baiting. No doubt where they come from, they would rather hack each other in the streets than respect law and order. But here, we have more sense and dignity.
I regret.
If anyone is to clash swords here, it will only be when our Brotherhood convenes a tournament, not when some Hundsfott feels like it.
Fick dich, du Metzgerschwein. Enough of this, all of you! The Council has decided this matter, and I won't waste any more time with your squabbling.
You've infringed on our regulations, and it's not the first time. You'll pay a fine.
Scheiße. That is ungerecht. Not just.
And you will be banished from the town, so that nothing like this happens again.
Councillor, Menhard and Arn are friends of our good King Wenceslas. That's why they have his charter, isn't it? I wonder what His Majesty the King would say about the way his friends are being treated by a Councillor of Kuttenberg.
I suppose he'd have something to say. If he was here.
Aye. And next time I see His Majesty, I'll be very happy to tell him about the mess his German pals are making here.
Easy, Master Butcher. Kindly leave these affairs to me. King Wenceslas is not here, and in such a case, the town council decides. And it has already done so. Do you not agree, Meister Menhard?
I do not agree. The council decided falsch. But I see there is nothing I can do about it now.
Enough of this farce. You are banished from the town.
Was für eine Schande.
And since you have unlawfully conducted here the art of sword fighting, you will therefore pay a fine, which will go to the benefit of the Kuttenberg sword-fighting Brotherhood for the breach of their rights.
Such audacity! I will not pay any Geldstrafe, und schon gar nicht to this coward and cheat. Das ist ungerecht.
Enough of this. You will pay, or get 20 lashes of the cane in the stocks.
Scheiß drauf.
Verdammt! I will not put up with such disgrace. I would rather let you have your silber.
Henry?
I understand. I don't want to go to the stocks. Here are the groschen I owe you.
Excellent. So, the matter is resolved. But if anything like this happens again, it will be the pillory for you. Alles klar?
Ja, ja, ich verstehe. Komm, Heinrich. We still
Again.
have business to attend to. Aber
Blind.
zuerst, we have to leave the town. We are going to Gasthaus zur Eiche. The Oak Inn, as you call it. It is outside the town walls, by the road leading from the Gurim Gate. We will discuss our business there.
You will not treat us in this...
Scheiße. They want to throw us out of the Stadt. Aber danke for trying to defend us. I will not forget that. Follow us to the Oak Inn, outside the town walls. We will exchange words there. Oder komm mit uns. The journey is long. It will feel shorter if we go together.
I'll accompany you. Let's go to the Oak.
To the Oak. We made a chat. W.
Lob sei Gott. Braver Köter. Ganz brav.
Ein großes Bier, bitte.
Look here, Menhard.
Danke, Heinrich, for trying to stand up for us.
Sure. It didn't help much, though.
Stimmt. Now we are in a big mess. But we appreciate that at least you tried to stand up for us. Danke dafür. Auf jeden Fall. It is not over yet with those Kuttenberger Fechter. We must somehow compete with them to preserve our honor and glory. It is not possible that a Meister such as I can be rejected and humiliated.
Richtig. Es muss Gerechtigkeit geben.
Listen, Menhard. Tell me what it's all about. You have some charter from King Wenceslas.
Ja, genau.
Just the bare bones, please, so I know what I'm getting into.
Klar. I have a charter from King Wenzel to set up here and lead a Bruderschaft der Fechter. Aber the Kuttenbergers invited Meister Nikolaus aus Prague and set up their own Bruderschaft. And the Stadtrat confirmed it and rejected our right. Vielleicht because Sigismund is here and King Wenzel is captured. And also the Metzger Emmeram has much influence. That is why I muss mich duellieren with Nikolaus and the anderen to defend my guten Ruf and mein Recht. Aber they have refused, made cowardly excuses and want to get rid of uns.
But our right remains. Der Charta vom König Wenzel spricht klar.
Ja, we cannot just walk away and allow this öffentliche shame to continue.
Menhard, ich habe dis Idee. Aber Problem ist, we need a third man. Aber jetzt Schicksalsmeis upon us. Und Heinrich ist hier.
Verstanden.
Heinrich will greifen us an der Arme. Ein einfacher kleiner Einbruch and we will beat them in their own game.
What's he saying?
We need your help, Heinrich. You will have to do a little theft for us. It is an easy job, keine Sorge.
All right. I have a feeling you're in the right. And besides, you serve King Wenceslas. You can count on me.
Wunderbar.
Also zugestimmt? You will not be sorry. I will teach you many secrets of die Kunst des Schwertes. I will make you a great Fechter. Arne, lass es uns hören.
Also, es ist einfach. You must into der Fechthalle einbrechen und ihr Gildenschwert stehlen and then hang it am Rathaus.
Menhard?
Es ist so. You must break into their sword-fighting hall and steal their Gildenschwert. Guild sword. They must not see you. You can recognize the sword sicher. It is surely a Meisterwerk. Then you must hang it on the Rathaus for alle Bürger to see. But no one must see you. Vielleicht it is best to go at night? Verstehst du?
All right. I understand what you want from me. But tell me, what's the point of hanging the sword on the town hall?
Daran liegt der ganze Kniff.
Genau. Hanging the sword means a challenge. So it will look like they made this challenge. Because everyone knows their Gildenschwert. Then we will come and accept this challenge. They will have to fight gegen uns. Otherwise, it will be eine große Schande. A disgrace.
Ah, I get it. Really devious, Arn.
Ich weiß.
All right, I'll steal their guild and shirt and hang it on the town hall. Klar.
Wunderbar. The main thing is they must not see you. And if anything goes wrong, do not kill anyone. That would spoil our plan.
Yeah, murder can make things awkward.
Gut. Agreed. When it is fertig, come and tell me.
Entschuldigung, ein Bier bitte.
Wait a minute. There's a guard over here. I wonder if I can get lodging.
Einen Moment noch. Was möchtest du, mein Herr?
I need...
Es ist eine... And for how long?
I just...
Yeah, will you...
All right. Here's your money.
I knew our beds... Wie geht's?
Where can I...
Go up the stairs, through the door, you can't miss...
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
I apologize.
Because now I have a sneaky outfit.
I'll have a beer.
I hate when this fucking time goes slow. Man, walk outside. Oh, no, not a cast night. Giving him up. Chat. The fucking, they ascended to a new plane. Beyond my understanding. We have to leave. Gotta get out of here.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Why that I keep saying, that he keeps, like, commenting about that.
I'm sorry?
Good day to you.
Excuse me. I apologize.
Wait another hour just in case. Okay. I was supposed to get through here? Got it. Oh, I learned a new thing. I learned a new fucking locksmith thing. I don't know what that could be then. That was a good thing. Good opening shot. South? Lynn locksmith. My dog is finally causing a ruckus.
Heal.
Make up like a fucking thief. Well, it's because we are a thief. And then let's get us together.
Quick, go.
Made off like a rat.
Go. Da.
Grüß dich. Was wünschst du?
Menhard, there's this one thing. Before Friedrich and the rest came, I won our duel in town.
Das stimmt. Fortuna smiled on you. You would not have the same luck again, be assured. But it is true. You won fair and square. And because I am fair too, here are your groschen.
Danke, Menhard. Master Menhard, the sword is at the town hall.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. But we cannot go there in the Nacht. Come after sunrise. Then we can go there to look. Do not forget to pretend you are surprised. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr. Excuse me?
I like how like there's some weird glitch and everyone's just standing up.
Feeling that his time's nearly up.
Not too bad.
Here I am. We can go.
Geil! Wir gehen! I look forward to seeing their confused Gesichter.
Sure, but where could I find a decent apprentice?
Oh, please. People are always asking me if you're...
Bop.
Thieves. No, no. We can't take it back now. We'd look like fools.
Na, was haben wir denn hier? I see the Kuttenberg Bruderschaft has made a challenge to combat. So, I see you have endlich worked up the courage to face us in public.
There's no need for mocking, Bernhard. We've made our challenge.
At this point, listen up. It's time to put an end to this bickering. Besides, it will only benefit our town if the best of the sword-fighting masters takes charge here. So, whoever emerges as the victor of your tournament shall win the right to lead the sword-fighting brothership here. That will bring a just close to this whole affair.
Bei allen Heiligen, you have decided wisely, Friedrich. It will be seen that it is we who were right from the start.
No way! You can't do this, Friedrich. We set up the sword-fighting Brotherhood. Stay out of it.
You said yourself that we shouldn't go against the will of the council. And Friedrich here is a councillor, isn't he?
Shut up! This is a matter for the burghers.
Calm yourself, friend. It's not such a big deal, is it? We'll compete honestly against these Germans, and then we'll finally have peace from them.
All right, Nicholas. Let's show them Deutschers how we sword fight here. Because we ain't afraid of no one. You want combat? You'll get it. 3 members of our Brotherhood will fight with 3 of yours. Each will have a bout with all 3 opponents, and we'll see who wins the most.
Du Schwindler! You know there are only 2 of us. I agree with Emerem's proposal.
Kein Problem, Arne. We also have one promising student, nicht wahr?
Richtig. I'll fight on Menhard's side.
Gut, Heinrich. Gut.
Agreed, then. The duels will begin when you're all ready. With long swords and in gambesons. And don't delay getting started.
Don't you worry. We'll crush them Deutschers in a jiffy.
You have no chance gegen uns.
I look forward to crossing swords with you, Meister Menhard.
Ja, ich auch. Komm, Heinrich. We must prepare for the Fechten. So, Heinrich, you have heard it yourself. Some good news, finally. We shall engage the Kuttenberger and confirm our privilege from King Wenzel to operate here our sword-fighting Bruderschaft. And it is all due to you. Danke, Heinrich.
You can count on me, Menhard. It will be an honor to fight by your side and enforce the will of our King Wenceslas.
Genau, Heinrich. But first, we must make you one of us and accept you into our Bruderschaft.
You now have to start speaking German.
Is that a problem?
Nein, nein. You must only take an oath and undergo a test. We cannot just take everyone. That is our Regel. You must show that you have some skill with a Schwert and that you will not bring us shame in the Gefecht. So we know that you will not lose your life in combat.
Surely that's not necessary. After all, I defeated you the first time we met, remember?
Ja, you are right. Herrgott, you must have been sehr glücklich. But you fought well, yes? And you showed that you have some skill. So, we can receive you into our Bruderschaft sofort.
Menhard, I'd like to join your Brotherhood.
Certainly. Let us go somewhere more geeignet, so it has some class. Each new member must pay for acceptance. But in your case, since you have helped us, I will relieve you of that obligation.
Danke, Menhard.
And now, the oath. Arne will be the witness.
I will be honored.
Kneel, Heinrich. Hör gut zu. Do you solemnly swear that you shall act honorably and justly, and that you shall not bring shame upon your name or mine, or bring disgrace to the sword-fighting Bruderschaft, that you shall defend and adorn the reputation of the Bruderschaft and its rules, and that you shall heed my word in these matters, that you shall diligently train in the art of the Langschwert, and not allow yourself to be shamed in combat, that you shall thus act for the greater glory of our Bruderschaft and our martial art. Place your hand on this sword and swear.
I swear, by the memory of my parents, and by the soul of my dear departed father, Martin, blacksmith and sword fighter, I do so swear.
Stand as one of us. Heinrich, I hereby name you my student in the art of sword fighting.
Sword fighting!
All honor to you, Heinrich. It is good that you have come among us.
And now listen to your
I come down among us.
And always remember this principle. It is not important to strike, but to strike and wound.
I'll remember that, Menhard.
Gut, Heinrich. I shall make a great fechter out of you one day. Let me know when you are ready. We will get to work and cross swords with the Kuttenbergers.
I am ready.
Menhard, I'm ready to engage the Kuttenbergers by your side.
Wunderbar. Let us go and tell Friedrich. It is high time we put an end to this disgraceful schlamassel.
Today, 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods will match their skills. The Kuttenberg Brotherhood, led by Master Nicholas.
Man, what bees? What bees, chef?
Glory to Kuttenberg! Kick those Germans' asses, Emmeram!
And the Frankfurt Brotherhood, led by Master Menhard.
It is an honor to be able to show off our skill in front of the whole Kuttenberg.
The reason for these duels is the dispute over the right to run the local sword fighting hall and the associated Brotherhood. The local Brotherhood was founded by Emmeram the Butcher and his associates. What they did not know, though, was that King Wenceslas had tasked Master Menhard to do the same.
The king ain't here, Emmeram is. The Brotherhood belongs to the Kuttenbergers.
And since King Wenceslas cannot resolve the dispute, the town council ruled it shall be decided through a duel. So, the matter shall be settled before the eyes of the council, as well as the burghers of Kuttenberg and God Almighty.
A wise decision by the council. Let the best master lead our Brotherhood.
The duels will be fought with long swords and in light armor. Each dueler will face each on the opposing team, and whoever beats his opponent twice wins the duel. The Brotherhood whose members get more victories will be declared the overall winner. As is the law, all the necessary armor was lent to you from the town armory, and you must fight in it. If there is anything wrong with the armor, you can fix it with any of the repair tools you'll find in the armorer's tent. And in case someone gets seriously injured, the bathmaid will give them the care they need. Or Father Tobias will perform the necessary rites.
But I do not think it will come to that.
Now that everything has been made clear, swear before God. You will fight fairly, justly, and respect the judge's decisions, as well as the outcomes of the duels.
Das geloben wir, im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes.
By God Almighty, we so swear.
All the requisites have been satisfied. Therefore, let us proceed to the first duel. Master Menhart against Lindhart, the cobbler. Let your steel ring! Fight!
Das war's. Das ist nutzlos, Scheiße.
End of duel!
Anyway.
Today's first victory goes to Master Menhart. Let's see if he can keep it up, or if Linhart can even the score. Get ready for the next round. Contenders, get to it! End of duel! People of Kuttenberg, behold, Master Menhart proved his mastery. He defeated Linhart for the second time, giving the Frankfurt Brotherhood its first victory.
W chat.
Moreover, Lady Fortune has a difficult task in store for Linhart, because the lot drawn determined that the next fight will also be his. This time it's Henry who will face him on the side of the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Cheer for both fighters.
Stopping me.
We'll shortly see which of them will best his opponent. For the glory of Kuttenberg, let the duel begin.
Get rid of that blade! Binden or mutieren!
luck is certainly not on Linhardt's side. Henry wins the first duel. Swordsmen, get ready for a new duel. Let's see if the winner can keep it up.
W.
No time to lose. Get to it.
Oh!
End of duel.
Snuff him out like a candle.
Henry showed Linhardt who's the better.
My guy's asked it 4 times in a row.
That makes the second victory for the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Let's now proceed to the third duel. The Kuttenbergers will be represented by Emmeram the Butcher. Give him your support, and we'll see if he can do better than Linhardt.
I'm sorry.
Because his opponent will once more be Master Menhard.
Passing off half the city. Even Sigismund himself is forbidden
But it's taking forever.
Contenders, forward!
Anything else? The other thing. Hardened Veteran 2 in combat and stamina.
End of duel! You saw it with your own eyes, good citizens of Gutenberg. Menhardt's skill is second to none. He wins again.
Careful.
Can Emmeram still manage to defeat him? We'll soon find out. Let your steel ring! Fight!
Dude, this is taking so fucking long. W.
End of duel! It's finished! Not even the illustrious Emmeram could withstand the German master's sword. The Frankfurt Brotherhood thus has 3 wins already. None for Gutenberg so far. Two swordsmen we haven't seen yet will now show us their skills. Arne the German will face Master Nicholas. Soon we'll find out if Nicholas can secure the first victory for the Gutenbergers. Contenders, get to it!
We just get to the part where it's like, it's like a little panic sort of thing.
Watch out. He's coming round. Some Teufel.
And the victor is... Nein! Mit der Hilfe Gottes I will continue.
You're brave, but foolish. This will not end well for you. Yield.
Niemals. Arne does not yield.
This Gefecht is over. You win.
You acted with chivalry, Master Menhart. But intervening in a duel is a breach of the rules. There is no choice but to disqualify you from the tourney.
That music just took us, chat. It's them.
How does it look?
He's badly shaken up, but that should improve in time. At first, I thought I'd have to send for the priest. But he had more luck than sense.
Was ist mit deinem Auge? Siehst du meine Hand, Arne?
Nein.
The good news is the blade missed his eye. The bad news is such a blow to the head can cause many different problems. I hope in time he'll get his sight back in that eye. But I can't say for sure. In my experience, it's in the Lord's hands.
Send for the best physician in all of Kuttenberg. Schnell! I will pay alles.
Rest assured, Master Menhard, we will send for him as you command. I am sorry that the whole affair has taken such an unfortunate turn. I will pray for your companion's health.
Danke, Friedrich. Aber what about the duels?
Beruhige dich, Arne.
Yes, that's what I came here to clarify. However, I expect on account of Arne's injury, your Brotherhood has forfeit the fight.
Nein, Menhard. Du musst keep fighting.
As Arne says, Menhard and me can continue.
Heinrich had recht. I want to duel Nicholas.
I understand your wish, Menhard, but I can't grant it. You've been disqualified.
Scheiß drauf! I will fight Nicholas, and you better get out of my way, Friedrich!
I'm warning you, Menhard. You swore to respect the results of the duels.
Verdammt!
Listen, Nicholas has defeated Arne, and Arne is in no shape to continue. So all 3 victories go to the Gutenbergers. Menhard, you defeated Emmeram and Linhart, but you can't duel Nicholas. So 2 victories belong to you, and 1 to the Gutenbergers. The only one who can still fight for you is Henry. He already defeated Linhardt, so the score is 3-4 in favor of the Gutenbergers, with 2 duels left.
Hold on, Friedrich. Arne could duel, but it's clear he wouldn't win. So all the victories here belong to the Kuttenbergers by right. But the only thing preventing Menhard from fighting is your decision. Otherwise, he's at full strength and ready.
That is true.
We swore we'd respect outcomes of the duels, but since there was no duel between Menhard and Nicholas, there is no outcome. So neither side can claim victory.
Wise words, I must admit.
The way I see it, both sides have 3 victories, and I have 2 duels left.
That sounds right and fair to me.
All right, so be it. So if Henry beats
W
both
that.
Emmeram and Nicholas, you'll get the overall victory.
Gut, Heinrich. Fight for us. You are ein guter Fechter.
Also, Heinrich, our fate and our honor lies in your hands.
I won't let you down. You have my word.
Well said. I'll be waiting for you in the arena where you'll face Emmeram. So get ready quickly. Excuse me. Hear ye, hear ye! Arne the German can't take part in further duels due to his injuries, so 3 wins go to Gutenberg. The Frankfurt Brotherhood has won 3 rounds, but so has Gutenberg. Master Menhart cannot duel against Master Nicholas since he's been disqualified from further rounds. Their duel will not count at all. That leaves us with only 2 duels left. In the first, Henry will now face Emmeram.
There he is, that little fucking bitch. We've only been streaming for like almost 3 hours. We haven't done any fucking story quests. I thought I'd be streaming longer, but I had to do shit today. So I didn't get the chance to do anything.
Contenders, forward!
God wills it!
I hate that so fucking much. It doesn't want to do the attack.
End of duel! Henry put on a great show and won over Emmeram. Even Arne's severe injury doesn't seem to have broken the Frankfurt Brotherhood's resolve. Let's see if Henry can keep it up in the second round.
Come at me, bitch.
No time to lose. Get to it.
Oh!
Shit. End of duel. Look at that! Henry remains unbreakable and undefeated. He defeated the Butcher again. That's another victory for the Frankfurters.
Rawr.
Good citizens, wise counselors of Gutenberg, it is time for the last duel. Here, Master Nicholas will take up his sword again to face none other than Henry. The current score is 4 wins for the Germans and 3 for Gutenberg. If Henry can win, the match is over. Ready? Fight!
Shake him down! Ha! You need to protect yourself! Isn't that obvious?
End of duel! Unbelievable! Master Nicholas is defeated! Henry is now in for a really tough fight. I can see that Nicholas is burning with eagerness to get revenge.
He's gonna get
Here comes his opportunity! Contenders, get to it!
Cut up his coat.
Hit him in the air!
End of duel! How incredible and truly unexpected! Master Nicholas is defeated for the second time! Was it the doing of luck, or did Menhart make Henry a true swordmaster? Either way, victory and glory are Henry's! All of the duels we should or could have seen today are over! Now, all that remains is to settle the very matter that inspired the duels in the first place. I invite both brotherhoods to step closer. Revered counselors, righteous burghers of Gutenberg, lend me your ears one last time. 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods have clashed before the eyes of God as well as yours to demonstrate their skill and settle their dispute. And it was a spectacle beyond all expectations. The Frankfurt Brotherhood secured 5 victories against the Gutenberg Brotherhood's 3. The right to run the local sword-fighting hall and to teach the art of the long sword thus falls to Master Menhard of Frankfurt. That was the task entrusted to him by King Wenceslas, and Menhard has duly defended his claim. Thus is it settled before witnesses and by God's will.
It's just like Friedrich said. The council is in agreement on this, and we'll instruct the scribe to enter the proper records of everything at the earliest opportunity.
Let this dispute be thus justly settled, and let there be no further enmity between you.
Thank you, Friedrich, for finding justice and for overseeing the matter so wisely. We would like to invite all good Kuttenbergers to come and learn.
Fuck! We built the sword-fighting hall with our own money. You can't just take it from us.
As for the money you invested, you'll be duly compensated for your good service to the town. I shall see to that. And I'd like to remind you that you have sworn to submit to the outcome of the duels. Don't forget that.
I won't forget this, Friedrich. I'm done with you.
Heinrich, let us leave Meister Metzger with Friedrich and go to Arne.
Menhart, I had word sent to Master Torwart to expect you at the apothecary shop on Tarma. He's also currently hosting the famous physician Sigismund Albicus, so Arne will receive the best possible care.
Hab vielen Dank, Friedrich.
W.
Good day, Meister Menhard. Oswald Torwart, Magister at your service.
Gut. Arne hier braucht deine Hilfe. Und schnell!
Beruhige dich. I know everything. Herr Albicus, the physician, is already upstairs preparing all that is necessary. In just a short while, Arne will receive treatment fit for a king. Rest assured.
Gott sei Dank, Herr Oswald.
Tell me about your fight before Albicus gets ready. Rumors spread like wildfire, but they have not yet reached us at Tarmac.
Letztendlich lief es ausgezeichnet. We won dank Heinrich here, and our claim was recognized. Heinrich fought for us, and fortune stood by him today. Der König himself would be proud of him.
Genau, Heinrich. Glory to you. You have gerettet our heirshare.
And to defeat Meister Nicholas too? I have no words. Unglaublich, Heinrich. Ganz ausgezeichnet.
You know, Menhard, Henry of Skalitz is no easy mark.
I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations to all of you, especially to Henry, as word has it.
Gut. Gut. Jetzt noch wait until Arne heals, and then we take over the Fechthalle and die Bruderschaft. Heinrich, komm zu mir in a few days when alles fertig ist. What better place to reward you than there? And zwar richtig. You can be sure. And do not get too betrunken when you are celebrating your victory.
I will only go drinking when there's 3 of us. When Arne is all right again.
Good. We drink out of joy for my recovery, or out of sadness for my eye.
I'm sure it'll be the former.
Wunderbar. Deal.
Menhard, ich muss mich hinlegen. Ich fühle mich ein bisschen krank und schwach.
Of course. Menhard, let's get him inside. The quiet and a bit of shade will do him good.
Can I be of any help?
Danke. We can manage this. Bis bald.
Wait a few days. For my show. Nope. Alright, that should be all the stuff.
Say.
Let's do something.
Finest wares, quality goods.
Now we must spend all the way over there.
Anything bad happened to him?
It's a chance. If he's dead, then so be it.
Look at all this stuff. Look at all of it.
It's always ordinary folk that get the short end of the stick. careful.
Apparently, the city council is organizing another collection for repairs to the fortification.
I gotta run all the fucking way over there. We're there yet?
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
Goy? That's some kind of sausage, isn't it?
Are you stupid? Or is that supposed to be a joke? I am not in the mood for humor. Tell me what you want so you can clear off quickly.
I'm looking for Samuel.
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
It isn't just anyone looking for Liechtenstein. It'd be better for Samuel to say what he knows, if he doesn't want any unnecessary trouble.
I do not care who sent you. You will not impress me like that. We play by my rules here.
So how can I impress you?
Impressions are worth nothing. I'm only of interest to you Goyim when you need something. To you, I'm just a dirty Jew.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix. You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse.
Oh, that's weird. Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith will be back in theaters on April 25th. Because of its 20th anniversary or something like that.
I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
It's just a re-release, so it's not like a, you know, like an updated thing.
All right. I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day.
Right. Morning, abandoned house with a yard.
Not morning. Evening.
But you just said...
At the start of the day. My day starts when 3 stars appear in the sky. Not that those bastards care. They just go there after sunset. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today. If you get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning. And then come and see me. And you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
And then you'll tell me how to find Liechtenstein?
That was my promise. And I keep my promises.
But it doesn't have a thing. A group of anti-Jews meet in an abandoned yard in the mining district. Samuel asked me to join the group and warn me what they're planning. The meeting starts at sundown. That's cool, but what's classified as a mining district? That's not like it tells me what district is called. Oh, it does. Against Crossroad. Base yard. I don't know what the mining quota would be. Could you tell me?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
Whoa, fine. Good dog. Good boy.
Nice out today. Hope it lasts.
I have no idea what a mining district would be.
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
Abandoned yard in the mining district. Well, that's farmland. What would be a mining district? That's the vineyard. Right here, maybe? I don't know where it would be. So what is this episode? Because, it was an hour until raid. Chad, I have no idea what it would be. An abandoned field. Like, they said, I guess they don't tell you, like, what thing is what. All I know is that we have to wait. I guess we're just waiting until nighttime or something. Maybe after sundown. That'll tell us what a meeting is.
Sei gesund.
I apologize.
I'm gonna have to wait until like midnight. Yeah, like, I'm supposed to know that that's the fucking meeting spot. How do I get around here?
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Gurwell, what are you doing, Moishe?
Futsa Kapora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Shit ist zum Teufel!
Take that, you shit!
Come on, then.
Wait, wait! Don't kill him!
You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. Not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my 2 best men. I'm not a fool.
Right. I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. You can't see where we're going.
All right. But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Just got his ass whooped.
Wait.
Yes, you can see her.
Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbor's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort. And bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
I've got plenty of time.
And actually, I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat. And tell me everything. If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Not well. As we were approaching Trotsky, we were attacked by bandits. They killed all our men.
What?
We only got away by a hair's breadth. And we lost everything, including the message. We ended up in rags, like beggars. They wouldn't let us into the castle. After that, we tried to get by as best we could.
Good God! I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one, then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman? On the gallows for poaching?
It was a mistake, of course. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious! But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg? He's still alive?
Not anymore.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that. Death to the enemy.
W chap.
What happened next?
Von Berghoff was attacked around the same time by the same men, so we thought we were on the same side as him. And we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill gesture.
Why didn't he catch them himself?
He tried. We found out for him that the bandits were holed up at Nabokov. When he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them. We wanted to be there and get Istvan.
And that's where you killed him?
No. We were nearly killed ourselves. Again.
By Istvan?
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fella who fucked us right up, and von Bergov's entire force, too. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a moment's rest.
Yeah, there was some luck in it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
Turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the Finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Bergov took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Well, it could have been worse.
That's the way of the world. For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice, if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon. Whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I apologize.
No need. It's not your fault. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And?
You conspire. You hear all the rumors.
So?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutans, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell three of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
The history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who'll help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me.